Hey everyone, welcome to the morning stretch. Tricia Sloma, Matt Engelbrecht, and Kyrstyn Glover. Hey guys! So glad you could join us on the morning stretch. We have something really cool lined up, and it's something that you can enjoy this weekend in South Bend. We get to welcome, hi everyone, Tricia Sloma here. We are always really proud of what shows come to town, and the Morse Performing Arts Center has something really cool, and we're talking the Addams Family, and to our delight, we get to welcome Morticia this morning.
What?
How delightful. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Renee Koher.
Come on.
Renee Koher. Hey, Renee, you're talking to us this morning from New York. Is that where one of the shows is right now?
Yeah, so right now we're in Binghamton, New York, and we played 2 nights here, so we'll be having a show this evening as well. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. You are super excited to come to the Morse Performing Arts Center for a number of reasons, but the best reason of all is that Mom and Dad are going to pick you up, and you've got some family connections. Tell us all about it, girl.
Absolutely. My entire family's from Goshen, Indiana, which is about 30 minutes from South Bend. And I grew up coming back and forth. I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois. But my grandparents, my cousins, my aunts, my uncles, my entire family were part of the Beer family. They're all from Goshen. And so I spent pretty much almost every weekend driving from Chicago to Goshen, Indiana to spend time with my family. And I'm so happy to be able to have this opportunity to finally come and perform in the state of Indiana. I haven't been able to do that. And so now all of my family who are still there and who are still living are going to be coming to see the Addams Family. So it's a really special state for me. And I'm really excited to be there.
So are the stakes higher knowing that your family is going to be in attendance? Is the pressure on? Are you starting to feel a little bit more now than maybe you would a normal performance?
You know, it's funny when my parents come to see the show, or any of my family members come to see any show that I'm doing, I definitely have a little more nervous energy, I think, because I just want everything to go well. And of course, I want to perform my best every time. But when your parents are there who have spent their entire life, or not their entire life, but my entire life, supporting me and taking me to dance classes and voice lessons and all the things, and, you know, you just want to do the best you can for them and make them proud.
And Renee, we're talking about you in your career, but it didn't always start that way. Tell us a little bit about growing up, high school plays, any musicals that you did?
Of course, yes. I started singing with my grandmother on the country roads in Indiana in her car. And so my grandmother was I know. That's what I'm saying. It's so special. So my grandmother was a massive influence in my career from a very early age, probably before I was even able to really, walk. But we used to sing together, and she sang with a performing group. And so that got me into singing, and my grandma was like, she can actually sing. So my mother started putting me in voice lessons when I was in 4th grade, and then dance, of course, from kindergarten. And so I have been pretty much performing since I was about 5 years old.
Wow.
And I continued to go to school, went to school in Chicago, and then went to the Hart School of Music in Connecticut to get my BFA in musical theater.
Wow. We're in the presence of some greatness. I'm telling you, I'm really excited to have you here.
What school did you go to in Chicago?
I went to Lyons Township High School in Chicago, or just right outside of Chicago in LaGrange, Illinois, a western suburb. And then I went to university at the University of Hartford, Hart School of Music. And that's where I got my BFA.
Did Chicago have any kind of great influence on you based on like their presence on Broadway in Chicago?
Oh my gosh, of course. My parents would get season tickets to the Auditorium Theater. I would go see every single tour. I saw every single show I possibly could in Chicago. And then, of course, I did local community theater and other theater around the Chicago area when I was younger. But massive influence. Their theater scene. I used to go see every single thing I possibly could. All around. We saw Drury Lane, of course, and then the Goodman, and all of those theaters in Chicago I would go to. And thanks to my parents, of course.
Oh, that's awesome. Of course, you're warming up for this big 4-night performance at 4 performances at the Morse Performing Arts Center. People are familiar with the Addams Family. I mean, we just love this story. It's a little kooky family. Yeah.
Gotta get it.
But you know what? I think it's really awesome, and it comes on the heels of the popularity of the show Wednesday. Tell me about that. How there's almost been a resurgence in the Addams Family, and people just love the quirkiness of the show. And and while you answer that, tell me just how much you love sinking your teeth into your character. How fun!
Oh my gosh, absolutely. So there has been a massive resurgence, with the Addams Family now hitting those younger generations, which is so exciting. But that's what makes the Addams Family so incredibly popular, because we, obviously dating back to the Charles Addams cartoons and then the 1960s television show, we are able to hit so many different generations. We have Angelica Houston, who played Morticia in the 1990 film series, and then of course Catherine Zeta-Jones with the new Wednesday series. And so we are literally able to hit so many different generations with this one family, which is incredible. And being able to bring back some nostalgia, and then now with the younger generations, the excitement of getting to see a different Wednesday story within the Addams Family, it's brilliant. My character, of course, Morticia Addams, who I absolutely adore and love, I've been very lucky to see all of these incredible women portray her before. So we have, again, Carolyn Jones, we have Angelica Houston, we have Catherine Zeta-Jones, and then Bebe Neuwirth in the Broadway. So I've been able to kind of do all of my research, getting to see these incredible women and their different takes, and then kind of take all of the little things I liked from them, plus my own take on it, to create my Morticia, which is, I think, if you know those other women, you'll see little bits that I've taken from them, the walk or the voice, or it's something that they've brought to the character, and then bringing my spin on it as well within this new story, which is even more exciting, because the Addams Family musical is basically taking Wednesday and then going a couple years after, where Wednesday's now grown up, she's fallen in love. And that's where the thickens. It's very exciting.
Yes.
So does it focus on kind of the plot of the Netflix series, or does it trail that, or is it before that?
It's after that.
After
so it's
that.
after she graduates high school. Right. So we have a whole new thing happening with Wednesday and the Addams Family. She falls in love with a boy, and she wants to get married. And she doesn't want to tell her mother. And so she has her father promise not to tell mom until after they meet the parents and they come to dinner. And so she invites the boyfriend and the parents, who are just they're from Ohio. They're very normal, what normal, in their eyes are. And the family comes to the Addams Family mansion to meet the parents, and it's hysterical. There's so much heart to it, and there's something that everybody can connect to. I think whether you're a teen or whether you're a grandparent, every generation is covered within this one musical. It's beautiful.
What could go wrong, right?
She literally says that in the show. What could possibly go wrong?
Well, the show, we are so excited. It starts Friday, March 14th, 7:30 p.m. Saturday, March 15th, there's a matinee, 2 p.m., 7:30 p.m., and of course the Sunday matinee at 2 p.m. Renee, thank you so much for being with us today and helping us, just shed some light on the fun that is about to happen here at the Morse
Honorary
Performing Arts
Hoosier,
Center.
too.
I know. We'll take you. We'll take you.
Absolutely, go IU. No other way. Without a doubt. Thank you so much for having me. It's been an absolute pleasure. And please come see the Addams Family. You'll love every second of it.
Hey, I'll be there on Saturday.
Yay! I hope I get to see you.
All right, Renee, thank you so much for being with us on the morning stretch. Have a great day. Thank you.
You as well.
Break
Thank
a
you.
leg. Break a leg.